It's just sometimes you get the stream uh regrets. Like maybe I shouldn't have streamed that day. It's just tired. Whatever. Cleaning all day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I cleaned my whole setup the other day, and it's already got dust all over it again. I hate dust. This house is pretty bad with dust. It's crazy. So we're gonna go do the thing, you know, the thingy thing. And but I gotta do a little bit of a run first. We gotta power a laundry room. I have 647 coins. 890. So whatever. Let's just chill. If I don't end up doing that, that's fine. Just try to get as many steps as I can, and then we'll go out there and solve a maze. Anyway, yeah. I just got back from went for a long walk outside and then showered, and then here we are. It's extremely hot outside. I really wish there was a puzzle, a puppy puzzle. Oh, I don't think I have enough. 49 stars. Nice. I just want to get this started. But yeah, we're gonna be solving the big endgame thing. Oh, the last stream of this, I think I didn't do this yet. I did this off stream, where I basically just went in and I marked down all of the entrances and dead ends and such. So that's where we're at right now. I have that all marked off. And then I was kind of looking at this. So blue, there's one blue lantern. Or lamp or whatever, lantern. And that's pretty much the starting point. I don't remember, like, okay, these vying plans forge barren crest among Hugh and Blessed. I'm not exactly sure what that means yet. Oh no, the spoilies. Yeah, I'm not sure. This might be something else. But then this one, through lantern light and sketches cast, a tint of truth to find our path. Truth is blue, so the tint of truth to find our path, that's where we begin, at blue. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. So we gotta turn right when we pass a certain color. A shade of rain to pass the light. We gotta pass through that color. Through lantern light and shadows past, we seek what's left of the lies we cast. Left and lies, red represents lies, so we turn left when we hit a red one. So there's a few things I want to try though. And then like this, I was thinking of it in terms of the Mora High puzzles at first, but I don't think that's it. Although there might be another puzzle hidden within here too. Just like Animal Well hides, it's like the same type of thing. Kind of like a Lost Woods type of thing where you gotta find the path through. Animal Well hid like 2 different big secrets in that type of thing. I don't know if I need really any tools, but whatever. Somebody was saying that you actually steal coins from this when you have the electromagnet. I hope not. Because my plan was to go to like day, go through years in game, just like skipping days real quickly, to get once we solve everything. And then, or like after today, I guess, go as far years into the game's world, and see if anything breaks around the world. There is like in the lore, or like in the rules of the game or whatever, the gallery is apparently all the art The gallery is a big puzzle that you need to solve in order to be able to find room 8 and solve that puzzle, which gives you a trophy. So it's not like insanely important, really. But, you know, if you end up missing it for some reason, after a year, they said in the story of the game, after a year in game, the art is going to be taken off the walls and sent back to the wherever it came from, whatever, the lender. So I wonder if that really happens. I've heard like mixed things about that. Somebody did say that the art was removed and now the key to get into room 8 is in the lost and found after a year. And I think that's pretty cool. That's actually like a really cool thing if that happens. But I've heard mixed things. Like somebody else was like, nothing happened. I'm like, okay. So I guess we'll see eventually. But I just want to go as far into the future as I can, maybe, realistically. Just to see what else might happen. If anything breaks, mainly. What's up, Perfect Life? And... yeah, I don't like having the safes open. I know like everyone's like, yes, like celebrating that the safes stay open now. But as a video creator, it's kind of bad. If you miss recording things in this game, then you can't ever record them unless you start a new playthrough. And it could take like 100 hours to get back to some things. So it's kind of like, ugh. Having things that are permanently missable like that. Just like little animations even of safes opening. You know, that stuff's important to me. But I guess like most people don't care about that, so. But yeah. I wish it was a setting in the options that if you want to... What the fuck is this run? Come on, man. If you want to, you can make the safe stay open or this or that. Blah, blah, blah. What's up, Jefferson? How are you? Happy Saturday-ish day. All right, let's do this. I don't have a key card or anything. Somebody hasn't been looking. Where the hell's the key card? Hmm? Oh yeah, I do have this. Jeez, man, come on. Come on. Get the stuff. Is there a key card? I don't think there's ever anything upstairs. Probably over here. Yep. How did I miss that? Okay. Now we pump up security to high. Kind of feels weird to play this game. I don't know. I haven't played it in a bit. You know, in the past few days, I've been waiting for stream. Okay. I've been playing a lot of backpack battles. I'm like hyper addicted to that game again. I mean, not a lot. I'm trying not to play a lot of it. Because it is like just one of those time waster games that doesn't really, it's fun and addictive, but you know, I'm not gonna make videos about it or anything. Although I will be on, I'm pretty sure on June 7th, Saturday, I'm an official co-streamer of the Future Game Show. So that's like, we're gonna stream during the day and then at like 4 p.m. my time. Right now it's 1:30-ish my time. So at 4 p.m. my time on Saturday, June 7th, I'm gonna be co-streaming that. Probably like, you know, chilling out, watching that, commentating on it, and then like having a couple beers maybe. Do a nighttime little hee stream. And then the day before that, I'm pretty sure from June 2nd to June 9th is the turn-based festival, turn-based games festival. So I am an official part partner of it, and I get to pick a day that I want to focus on that on. And I think probably the 6th, so Friday the 6th. I'm going to stream technically 2 different, like I have to focus on 2 different games that are turn-based, upcoming games. And then I'm also going to probably end up playing like we'll do a full day stream of like just turn-based stuff. Maybe even some Caves of Cud. I don't know. But the games that I'm focusing on are Sherman Gloom and Sol Sesto. I gotta pronounce it correctly if I'm gonna be officially highlighting it. I think it's Sesto. It's S-O-L for Sun, Sol, and then Sesto, C-E-S-T-O. It might be Kesto. Anyway, what do I want? I don't want that. Do I want anything? Whatever. We have that already, so we have the sledgehammer. You like to remove face cam? Can you just record game layer? Like, I can. There are different things I can do. I've done it before in the past. It's just I'm so busy. You wouldn't think so, like, watching me stream. But, like, I only stream right now, like, twice, 2-3 times a week, maybe, right now. Like, I'm so insanely busy constantly. Like, I'm working right now, like, all day, every day. I wake up, make a cup of coffee, and I start working. And then at some point, I take a shower and eat something during the day. And then I work until I go to bed at night right now. Like, seriously. Just nonstop grind. But, which is fine. Like, every now and then I do that to make sure I can get some videos out fast. Or, you know, sometimes it's kind of required. And I enjoy doing it anyway, but yeah. So, like, little things that don't really take a whole lot of time to do add up because I have a million things that I already have to do constantly, so that's why. That's why there are things I want to do on stream, like, for the stream to improve the stream and stuff like that, that I just haven't done yet because it's a million things like that every single day. So it's very easy for things to fall through the cracks and, like, take a year to get done. What's up, Sojaku? How you doing? Man, this is dumb. Let's just get keys. One key. How you doing? How's your Saturday? Alright, we need to power this. I need to make sure I gotta focus on what I'm doing. I'm just, like, basically not doing that yet. Just drafting rooms and going with the flow, but because I don't have to really do anything else major in this run. We're going outside, you know? All I want to try to do is maybe get a silver spoon. Yeah. Okay. And I'll get a moon pendant, too. I'm not gonna get the other thing. Still have 1,000 coins. It really wants to give me that. I need to get the aquarium and then the laundry room. And then we'll be good. We can probably leave. I think 1,000 steps is enough. Grab some breakfast. Bought groceries and mowed the lawn. Yeah. Nice. Good day. Yeah. I need to go grocery shopping maybe tonight. Maybe. I say that, and then, like, I finish streaming, and I'm like, hell no, I'm not going anywhere. Screw that. I'm not gonna eat this yet. I do have foods that I can cook, so it's not, like, super vital. I have nothing in code check. Buy that. I don't know if I want to get anything in there yet. Come on, man. Wait a minute. Okay. I just got to make sure I don't use both aquariums without powering the Laundry room. That's like the main thing I'm trying to do. You can always get them tomorrow. Yeah, and then I'm like, well, I didn't wake up early enough to... Why? Why are you doing that? Anyway. Should probably go back to the earlier ranks, but... Did I do this on stream? I managed to... I used all my stars again. I did a run, I probably off stream, where I just got this up here, like in that spot. I like the... In order to get that orientation of doors, I re-rolled a bunch of times. I used like 200 stars, I think, to get that. But it's exactly how I wanted it, in the exact spot that I wanted it, so whatever. And then right after that, they fixed the nurse room exploit. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not getting a million stars real quick again. Gamble. Of course. Whatever, fine. Every time, man. Every time. Okay, so I gotta make sure that I should have done that. I have no rerolls. Let me get rerolls first. At least a couple. Do. That was such a good one. What? I forgot completely about what I was saying. Ugh. Whatever. We need rerolls, so... Oh, the nursery exploit. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was gonna get solved. I mean, not solved. I knew it was gonna get patched. It wasn't completely removed. You can still do it. Ooh, I don't want to do that. You can still use it 10 times. Where am I going? I gotta go all the way back. But, you know, it is a nerf, quite a nerf, taking it from infinite to 10. I want to get my... Oh my god. I always feel like this game's very sensitive. Didn't I feel like I constantly have to adjust my sensitivity in this game or something. Like I move my hand slightly and the whole, like, I don't know. Not that. I already dropped it. I feel like I gotta really drop it. Maybe put that on too. No. Okay. Come on, man. I need the laundry room someplace else. Get the kitchen up here, though. All right, let's go see if we can get it in one reroll. I used the scepter to make shop rooms more common. So hopefully we're gonna go use one of these doors. Because the other one I need to save to be able to, like, if I don't get the laundry room right here, please. Thank you. Okay. Now 918 coins. Let's see what we get. Let me, if I can get the like the vault or Where else? Yeah, well, let's just do it. I don't need more than 900 steps. But we're gonna get more anyway after I eat. So we're gonna swap this. Beautiful. This is like I love doing this so much. Even if it's totally not necessary, I just find it a lot of fun. All right. Now we don't have to worry about anything. So we got kitchen down there. And then we gotta eat the bacon and eggs in the breakfast nook. With my silver spoon. Oh, and we gotta open these. Why not? Yeah, they fixed the nursery exploit and the two big exploits. That and the guest bedroom, which means the guest bedroom is really, really not worth taking now. Well, yeah, probably. Because it used to be like the guest bedroom has like a puzzle in it where as soon as you enter it, it has a random effect of any bedroom type in the entire game, and it asks you on a piece of paper like which bedroom you just walked into, and you gotta guess. And if you get it correct, then you get some reward. It could be a key, coins, could be like anything. And nice. But oh, I ran out of money. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where's my... Oh, did I never draft the dining room? Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, and you used to be able to click the correct option over and over, apparently. I couldn't get it to work, but I don't think it worked with a mouse. You had to use keyboard, maybe? I don't know. It didn't work when I was trying it with a mouse. So I thought it may have already been fixed, but no. Anyway. 1,026 steps. Ha ha ha. What is my experiment? Whatever. Who cares? Alright. I want to climb that mountain. The game's gonna turn into that game Cairn. Which, if the idea of a mountain climbing game sounds like fun to you at all, we're solving the atelier right now. So if you don't know what that is, then whoops, it's that. But yeah, the I think it's called Cairn, Rock Cairn. This game, the demo is really cool. I didn't think it would be something I'd be into, but it's actually, the gameplay and everything was nice. I liked it a lot. It's just kind of sort of like a management climbing sim, but it with the story too. But yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go in here. I've been waiting like a month to do this. On stream. It's either like I don't have time to do it or I don't feel good on stream, and there's some parts of this that were not solvable for me on stream. I needed to like laser focus off stream to do it. Like some things are just impossible for me on stream. I just way prefer to do it off stream. So like opening up all of the boxes in here, I did that off stream because it's just way easier for me to just focus on that and just like kind of play music and chill out trying to open this box while like unfriend this streaming on the other monitor or something. Anyway. So first things first. I have some theories, but I just want to try a couple things before we, like, try my theory. Just see if anything... Yeah, of course. We need all the steps. I've been doing my cardio. Alright. So I guess I'm gonna put this on this monitor so I can look at it. I just need to, hang on, resize it. So it's not covering chat, but that I can see my map of, here. Do this too for you guys. I can pop this over here for a bit. Ah, come on. So I'm just looking at this, just so I can see where all of my notation for like the different colored lights are. So the first thing we're gonna try is following all the red lights. Bueno. Bueno. Oh no. Wait, we gotta go past this. Okay. Wow, wow. Wow, uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait, this is the right way? What? Okay, it is. And then we do, yeah? Oh, where am I? Okay. Don't. Where am I? Okay, I think we do this. This. No. Oh, where am I, dude? Oh my god, I turned around. Wait, is this... Okay. Okay, and then... Pool? Yeah. And then out here. And then here. You're dead. This was not the true path. That's cool. I like that. Tended rosevine. This was not the true path. Or was it? Yeah, I haven't been... the last stream of this, I was... What did we do? We did a little bit of mapping. I think the last stream, I finished jotting down all the different colors. And then off stream, I drew all of the blue lines and all of the entryways and exits and all the dead ends. I did that off stream. Because doing stuff like that, like art streams and stuff, like I don't know. It's hard for me to like chill out enough to like do that on stream. With people watching, with chat here, you know? So I just took my time and relaxed and just kind of like drew all these blue lines off stream. Anyway, let me put that back. Yeah, it's just because it's like, this is what I see over there on that monitor. So I'm like trying to read You know, some of it's like blurry a little bit from like whatever. It's not my eyes. So it's over here, and I'm just trying to like, I lose track of like what room I'm in. Or I was when I followed the red. A lot of the streams have been rough of this. That's the way it is, and I'm okay with that. You know, like this game, streaming this game, I've been streaming for 6 years. Streaming this game has been the most challenging game I've ever had to play on stream. And I'm okay with that. Like, sure, I'm streaming and I want people to not get annoyed, but if you get annoyed, you get annoyed. Like, I'm just gonna have to do what I do anyway, you know? I'm fine with sharing everything that I am on here, but you gotta understand that, like, I do have anxiety, and this game triggers my anxiety on stream. Hardcore. So, like, that's why. This game, on its own, playing it off stream has been great. Like, but on stream, solving stuff, is very difficult for me on stream because of anxiety. But I stream to push myself outside of my comfort zone. I'm like a recluse. I'm a taciturn. I don't like talking. Like, I'm kind of like a quiet guy who just makes stuff. But I stream, and you know, it's totally not like me real. Like, I mean, I'm being me, but it's like, this is not like something you wouldn't think that I would do. You know, I've been in bands and played on stage and stuff, but I am not an extrovert. Not at all. But that's why, you know? That's why. No, I'm not talking about like stream persona, personality. I'm saying like I am a shy, reclusive, weirdo creator guy. So being on stream is already playing anything. I've played Noita for 10,000 hours. Every single day, every stream I've ever done for 6 years has been like anxious. I've always, for 6 years streaming, it doesn't matter what I play, doesn't matter what I do on stream, I'm always not entirely comfortable. That's just how it is. But I'm okay with that. But this game has been, as a result, like, this game has been the most challenging thing I've ever done on stream. Some things, like, I just can't slow down my mind enough to relax and just, like, solve the Morahai puzzle boxes on stream. Like, a lot of that stuff is just, does not work for me on stream, and I know that now. It's all a learning experience. And I'm okay learning on stream. That's why I do everything, is to learn. I'm okay with learning in front of people. That's why I say, like, no backseating and stuff, because I don't want to be robbed of my learning experience. Anyway. I mean, I'm still, you know, like, even though I am like a introvert, I've still worked in bars and concert venues. All of my adult life, I've been around a lot of people, but I'm like the quiet guy who just gets the shit done, you know? But like, I've DJ'd and I've had to be like an extrovert on stage and stuff, being in bands, singing, and as a drummer too. And, you know, it's just, I live with anxiety, you know? Yeah. So like, a lot of the difficulty of this game for me is only on stream. It's like, I've been playing games like this, solving puzzles, finding secrets and stuff. Like, that's what I'm really into. But this is the first time I've really played a game like this on stream. Like, and I know now, like, it's not an easy thing for me to do. Like, I prefer to actually play it off stream, probably, most things like this. But I'm gonna continue, you know, just puzzle solving on stream is not something that I'm kind of suited for, I think. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, and I do like record videos a lot. Like since this game has come out, I've been working on average like 12 to 15 hours every single day. You know, like if I stream, I'm gonna be working all night, you know? So like ever since this game came out, I've been grinding like non-stop. So I get tired and I crash on stream because of that too. But that's just like a part of who I am, you know? Anyway, now let's see. All right. Well, that's what Red said. Red Dead. Let's try orange, because we can go orange. Can I go purple too? Violet? I think I can go... Let's try violet now. I don't expect this to do anything, but I just want to try it. Like, I'm okay with putting myself out there and expressing myself. Like, I am very loud when it comes to that. I've been like a very aggressive, like, I don't know. Never mind. We're not going to talk about some things on stream. But like, I'm extremely anti, I mean, I think most people probably are, but like, never mind. Let me not talk about fighting and stuff, maybe. But I've been in fights before. That's all. So I don't mind like standing up for myself and standing up for people, but I am kind of like not naturally like a extrovert or anything like that. So like streaming is kind of like all like pushing me out of my comfort zone. I don't know where I am right now. We're between the billiards room and trophy room. Okay. All right, we go here and then through, down, over here. All right, this one's easy. Well, pretty easy. When I have to record this, it's going to be hard. I got to memorize the route to record like a straight walkthrough of this whole path. Okay. Yeah, I have my save backed up, so like after this, I gotta like record everything, you know? But I'm not gonna do that on stream. Yeah, like I stream to like just hang out with everyone. Like streaming is very addictive too, by the way, if you didn't know that. Like it changes your brain. It totally does. When you stream and you have anyone here at all, you start deriving pleasure from not just playing games, but like having an audience, you know? And especially if you've done anything entertainment wise in the past, like I've been in bands and stuff. Okay. It's very, very addictive. What's up, the flex? Like, I think, like, legitimately addictive. Like, not just, like, using the word in that way, but I think it actually is, like, a drug, like, addictive. Because it does, like, you get this dopamine release when you're streaming and everything, and it's just, when you're not doing it, now that I'm streaming less, because I'm trying to work on videos a lot more right now, because this game came out, and for the past 2 years, I was planning for 2 years to make a lot of videos of this game. But instead of doing that, for whatever reason, instead of doing that when the game came out, I decided to focus more on streaming. So I didn't really have videos coming out for a while, for the first month, pretty much. So that's why I'm like, okay, now we're streaming less because I need to get these videos out. And so like, I'm gonna be putting out videos of like early game, like how to open all the safes. And like, not many people like need that anymore, but I'm still gonna do it. But I'm gonna try to not put as much work into those videos and just get them out faster. So like next week, I think, starting Monday, I'm gonna try, or maybe tonight, I don't know. I'm gonna try to like crank out a video on how to, all the found floor plans, and then another one on like something else early-ish game that I need to get out, because it feels like if I'm gonna be covering later game stuff, and I'm gonna be referring to it, it'd make more sense if I had a video covering that other stuff that I'm referring to, you know? So even though it might not be as useful, and I'm gonna get comments from people, and I know it, like, I already know this, I don't need this, I wanna know the, the later game stuff. And I have, but I still need to do it. I have 17 videos for blueprints on my list right now, and there's gonna be probably a few more than that. So I have to, like, as soon as I possibly can, get 17 videos out. And then there's, like, Noita videos I want to do still, of course, and Rain World, you know? So, yeah. Anyway. What's up, cool guy, dude? Been enjoying the videos for a while, tuning in for the first time? Yo! We've been gnomed. What's up? Welcome. Cool guy, dude. I was trying to pronounce your name like gnomed, but I can't. Cool guy, dude. And I try to manage, on stream, I manage the anxiety by talking about it a little bit. I don't want to talk too much about it, you know. You kind of like dispel the ghost by recognizing that it's there. All right, so that was Violet. Let's just get this out of the way for completion's sake. Cool gnome dude. Yeah, I tried Violet, and I know they're probably not going to do anything. Like, it's probably going to do the same thing, but I just want to do it for completion's sake. So we did red first, then Violet. Let's see. Let me actually pull this up so you can see too. Wait, let me... All right. So we followed all the red ones. We followed all the violet. I'm pretty sure we can do orange. But can we do yellow? It seems like orange is the only other one we can do, because yellow, it seems you can't. And then green. Green, it seems like you also can't. Okay. Because you're locked here. Unless you start in reverse. But yeah, the only colors around the end are orange, red, and violet. Yeah. So we can do orange, I'm sure. Let's do that right now. And I think there might be, other than like the actual solution, which we have to figure out. I guess I'm gonna... I think I just had an idea, but let's do this first. It just clicked, I think. While I was talking about anxiety and other stuff. I think I just clicked, it clicked in my mind, and I think I just solved it. Where is this? Where are we? So... Okay, wait. Okay. This one looks like it spaghettis all around everywhere. Through the foundation. I'm sure like the actual route is gonna be all over the place. Okay. So that's the trophy room. Do we want to keep going? We want to keep going. Past this. Past the gymnasium. Into the quad. Wait, do I still have that?
Sorry, we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody!
Now where the hell am I? Foyer. Shit, I lost myself. I gotta... Oh no, that's not the right way. We gotta archive it. Yeah, we gotta go through archives. Okay. And then here. Oh, and that's it. Alright, yeah. This was not the true path. Yeah, so they all say the same thing. That's unfortunate. I was hoping it would say something different. At least one of them. But at least it doesn't, like, soft lock you out. And you need to, like, do another run. Like, this door stays open forever and you can't actually, like, get in there. Okay. More guides on helping people not bounce off is way cooler and better for the community than endgame guides. Yeah, but I love, like, it's not just guides. Like, I love talking about, like, these really cool secrets like this and everything. You know, like, I made a couple videos talking about, like, people bouncing off the game or whatever. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to focus on that. People are going to bounce up. People like what they like, and that's totally cool. Like, what bothers me is all these people on Reddit who are like, I hate that this game doesn't have an in-game journal. And, like, if you're one of these people, I'm sorry, but I'm going to talk shit. Like, I hate, like, every games back in the early 2000s had in-game journals to do all this. Why do we have to draw and write the notes and stuff? Because indie games are, you know, like, people of all different types are making games, and, you know, like, every, like, 99% of games out there don't require any kind of notes at all. So that's, like, most people can get their fix playing, like, 99% of games. And then if you like games that go a little bit deeper and have, like, note-taking, most games that do have note-taking have some kind of in-game thing to manage it. But some of us want to have to draw and have to write notes and blah, blah, blah. So you're saying we shouldn't get games that do that too? No, we should get all kinds of games. If you don't like that part of the game, that's fine. But, like, people like stuff, but I don't know. Anyway. You know, I just don't like arguing with people about, like, that type of thing. Like, so you're saying, like, I shouldn't get games that I really, really like because you don't like that part of that game? Like, no, get out of here. I don't know. Anyway. There's just, like, some games are meant for, like, people like me who, like, love this. And that's okay. You don't have to like everything about a game. Anyway, I want to get off that rant. Okay. So, what I was thinking of, I guess let's do this. So while I had this little epiphany, I kind of lost it a little bit. So I know there's one blue lantern. It's obviously the starting point, unless that's just a blue herring, but I don't think so. Just like the lock underneath the last letter you find, or like one of the letters you find where you get the treasure trove. Just like the 8 in that padlock, or that, what are those called? Code locks, or It's not a padlock, or is it a padlock? Anyway, for a long time trying to solve that lock to open the gate under there near near the gears and all that, I was like, is the 8 a red herring? Like, it's very obviously there and stands out because it's the only number in the entire thing. So I was like talking myself out of it for a while because like, no, that's probably not used in the code. It's too obvious. But, you know. So we're gonna go with this. And it also says like a tint of truth to find our path. So that's the beginning because we gotta find the path. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. Yeah, that's it. I just got it again. A hue of wisdom to turn us right. Gotta figure out which one we want to turn right at. And then a shade of rain to pass the light. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. That was easy. Lies in the game. Blue is truth. Blue memos are true. Red are lies. So left is at red, you turn left. But a tint of truth. Oh no, wait. A hue of wisdom. I was like, which color is wisdom? I thought like violet is wisdom. But I think a hue of wisdom, a shade of rain. The rain, that's the one that got me. When we were just walking through here, I was like, wait a minute. Rainy. Violet. And then wisdom. Academic. Kororika. Orange. That's what we're gonna try. Oops. Whatever. I don't know, through lantern light in shadows past. I don't know if we need that. Maybe there's like another layer of a puzzle in this whole thing, too. We seek what's left of the lies we cast. Shade of rain, hue of wisdom. Okay. So we're gonna go with hue of wisdom, orange, and a shade of rain, violet. It's kind of like the rain made me think of violet anyway, or that's what it was. It's like I was trying to, since the other day, I was like, what are these gonna be? And then I was thinking of just like the color of rain. I'm like, blue is usually the color of rain, but I'm like, what else? I'm like, violet. And then that just happened when we were following the orange path. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I immediately thought of this. And I'm like, yep, Iraja has rainy weather and is violet. Thanks, rain. Now it's gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be like, okay, never mind. Alright, I gotta put this. Here, I gotta probably move this over here and then put this on my other monitor. I guess we'll do this after the ad break because whatever, get that out of the way. All right. Has the Z written down as a 2. Imagine the hair pulling. The Z written down as a 2. Where? I loved solving sigils because in the process you piece together the lore of the world. Yeah, I'm really, really into the lore, and I'm gonna be making, probably as the last video after a bunch of guides, you know? Gonna be making a big, gigantic lore video talking about everything. So I'm trying to piece together all of it in notes, like in a different notebook right now. There's a lot, and I want to talk about all of it. There's a lot, but at the same time, there's a lot that's not mentioned that I'm like, it's driving me crazy because I want to know more about some of this, you know? Thanks, Ice Tea. Appreciate it. Purple, yeah, purple rain. That is funny. I wonder if Tonda Ross is a Prince fan. I mean, how can you not be? Anyway, I'm just waiting for the ad break, and then we're gonna. I guess we can start this now. Oh, yeah, there it is. Boom. Oops. How about blood? More boldness. Loud, lube. How about, wait, there was another word. I was like, You gotta wait until the lock to be able to put another word. A hint of truth. Oh my god, I just saw that too. I was like, double. First fishing command hint. I forgot. I'll have to look at it after this. Bode. You know what I did the other day? No, not even the other day. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Deflex, do you remember when Lainey caught herself in the fishing game? And like, I was like, oh, I gotta ban you, and she's a moderator. And I like timed her out, and I was joking about like, yeah, it's gonna remove your mod status. Well, it actually did. It like removed her as a mod for like 2 weeks at least. And then she was like, hey, did you like remove all your mods? And I'm like, no. And I was like, oh shit. Oh man. Whoops. Okay. Alright. Wait, let me just... Okay, so... I gotta wait. Some people might still have an ad for 10 seconds. No, you can. I just forgot about it. I didn't know when I did it. I didn't know that timing somebody out, if you time out a moderator, it actually removes their mod status. So like I was just going about whatever, my weeks or whatever, and then she had asked me a couple times, but I didn't think anything of it. She didn't say like, did you remove me as a mod or whatever? Or like, I was just like, I don't know what the heck. And I forgot. And then, you know, and then yesterday I was like, oh shit. She like, yeah. Anyway, whoops. Okay, so we gotta go to blue. This is gonna take a little while. All right. Should I draw it out first? Let's just do it like this. What do you guys want? Should I draw a route on this map on screen, you know? Like just a line through my maze? Or should I just do this? What's up, mud punk and punks? All you guys are just a bunch of punks. God, these damn punks raiding me all the time. How you doing? Mudpunk's good people. Go follow him now. Hope you're having a great day. I solved the weird music issue. It's commercials. It does something to the stream's audio and degrades it. Interesting. So you like refresh the stream? Because yeah, like some ads are in a different resolution maybe, or different quality, bitrate and stuff. Yeah, that's weird. I've noticed the ad. I haven't noticed the audio in other streams that I watch, but I've noticed like ads being like in weird, really low quality, or just like, yeah. Things are good. Game is coming along nicely, but I gotta run. Yeah, this is spoilery anyway. Get out of here. Have fun. Have a good weekend. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, guys. I love you. Kisses. We're trying to solve like... let's just go. All right. So... I think maybe we might mess up a bunch of times if I do it like this. Orange. We're going in here. Red. Left. And we go to the orange and we turn right. Through the gallery. Right? Then we turn right again. I'm gonna go in a circle. Turn right into the library. There's only one way to go, so we do go left here. Left here. Into the observatory. We go straight through this. And then where? Oh, there's only one door. Okay, right at orange. I had a brain fart, so I'm like, all right, where am I? Just went through the music room. Okay, I guess we just go to this and then turn right again into the ballroom. It's violet, so we go straight through. Spare room. Okay. Left. We go straight through. Straight through. Are you fucking serious? It's not even over there? Okay, well. I was thinking it was gonna be very... Where are we? We're outside of the furnace? Hang on, I can put this on this screen now again. Okay, well, damn. It's right here. I wonder then, have people tried going into the back of the furnace in the actual furnace? I'm sure. That's like the first thing I would try. Well, okay. That's cool. I feel like there's gonna be more in this place, though. Right, another one of these. The last will and testament of me, the Baroness Oravai. Oravai? I, Oravai, of Mount Holly, architect, mother, and reluctant baroness, being weak of body but of perfect mind and memory, thanks be to Orinda, do make and ordain this document my last will and testament. As I commit my final wishes to paper, may it be done so in the tapestry and color of my life's work. May it be written under the tree of creativity and in the shade of truth that has sheltered my loved ones from the villainy of country and countrymen. In that same spirit of defiance, I hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore printed on common hueless parchment. Give my soul to Rinna. My soul to Rinna. Okay, well that was cool. I'm glad I solved it on my own. Because yeah, that click that happened with orange and violet, I was like, okay. If that was wrong, maybe this is just a red herring, though. Maybe there's another. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, Rinna the gardener. Or, I mean, I'm calling her the gardener, or it the gardener. Okay. My soul to Rinna. My ashes to Vaya. Vaya is the sweep. Yeah, the paragon of ash. Does it say anywhere else where the name, the paragon title? Because, like, I have it filled in just like Mila the maid, Lydia the jockey, you know. We have paragon of royalty is Arinda. I need a picture of that. But does it list the paragon name anywhere else? Because I have only Arinda and Vaya, paragon of ash. I want to get like the official names for all of them. I'm not sure. It's probably somewhere, but I forgot and I just didn't put it in here. And my remainder to man, as will be detailed in the pages and clauses that follow this foolishly superstitious passage. In the second order, should my husband, Baron Thomas Sinclair, survive me, I grant to him his choice of sentimental keepsake he may wish to retain in remembrance of me, as our union was never founded on material dependency. I make no provision for his future, nor for my eldest son, Herbert S. Sinclair, as he will, in due course, inherit his father's titles, enterprises, and fortune. However, the estate of Mount Holly, its many floor plans and storied secrets are mine and mine alone to grant. I've neither pledged nor suggested it will be granted to either of my children. I do, in the third order, bestow upon my youngest son, Simon, my library, including its books, manuscripts, and musings. For I've long believed that Simon, much like myself, finds greater delight in the realm of imagination than in the mundane realities of everyday life. My allergies are horrible right now. They've been lately. I hope he cherishes these books, for within their pages lie doorways to endless worlds of wonder and knowledge. In the fourth order, one that I suspect will intrigue those I leave behind far more than the previous provisions, I hereby bequeath my entirety of the aforementioned estate, Mount Holly, to the individual that discovers the hidden room that contains the blue pages of this document. Me. Hence styled, the Blue Testament of Orave. It is my firm belief that the challenge of uncovering this secret far outweighs any other measures of worthiness, and thus I entrust my beloved home to that deserving successor. Without regard to the years that may pass, or their familial connection to my descendants who may have incidentally assumed possession of the estate in the interim. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like, maybe I need to take some allergy meds. Locates the Blue Testament. Measures shall be taken to ensure their continued residence without fear of eviction or forced removal. The estate, being of generous size, is more than capable of accommodating multiple parties without inconvenience. It is with the understanding, however, that preparations for eventual relocation should be made, as such leniency will not be afforded to subsequent generations. I do hereby constitute and appoint my colleague and fellow practitioner of architecture, Corderus Aloysius Aaron of Trinsdale, the exclusive charge and office of executrix of this instrument. If ever the 46th room of my Mount Holly is discovered and the Blue Testament of Orave be delivered unto her hands or unto any of her descendants, I do ordain that they shall bear sole dominion and discretion to override and render null any and all prior arrangements heretofore made in my stead or in the name of my seed. I trust in her and in the generations that follow her to fulfill this role faithfully in steadfast adherence to the wishes laid out in the foregoing pages of this document. But I already have, I guess it's like just in case somebody like, what's his name now? The bad guy. D. Denny Ravine. It's like he got into room 46. But he probably didn't solve the 8 days in, or 8 realms in 8 days puzzle. Did you, Denny? Old chap. Lastly, I'll leave a final message to my worthy successor. You who have reached this final room, you who unearthed these pages hidden amidst the blueprints, buried beneath cryptic words and the prophecies of the past, you who have spent countless days wandering the chambers and passageways of your own curiosity, scouring for clues, hoping for answers, striving for that which you knew, which forever might forever elude you. To you for whom satisfaction is a fleeting companion, to you who stands now at the end of your journey, triumphant, exhausted, and justly proud, to you I grant that which in life I have given to no other, my esteem. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand the 16th day of April 1952, Orave of Mount Holly. Okay. Nice. Where's my mom's bust? Or, you know. I want to find that. I was like hoping I still think like in actual room 46, like not maybe this one, maybe there's a path that makes a chest appear here. But I was like, I don't think it's like an actual truth. It was like if we solve like the in eclipse or the eclipse thing, there's gonna be I don't remember where I put it. Yeah, this came in the mail. It's probably a lie. There's a safe on rank 10. I don't know if it's been proven that that's a lie from another note somewhere. But like this is all the stuff that's like kind of left loose right now. But I was hoping that there would be a chest, like the floor underneath the fireplace rotates and the chest is there and it contains the bust of our mom or whatever. Maybe it does, but I still like loving the lore in this game. Maybe there's a key or something. Okay. So it's been a little while since we've solved one of these. So let's see. I need to... This one copies. Okay. That's going to do that. So we need to... Oops. Schmack. I played a lot of games on stream. Some of those, like, some of the... I used to stream in 720p. So that's why some of those clips are like that. And I just use, I forgot what I'm using exactly, VLC player. And I'm just hooking into VLC player for that little montage type of thing. So I didn't actually, I just downloaded all my clips, threw all my clips in a folder, and like made a VLC playlist out of them. And then just hooked that with OBS just so I don't have to make my own like montage video editing it. But I guess for some of them, just it annoys me that some of them are like, you know, 720p, not full screen. But it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, so like trying to stream and talk at the same time while doing this, like I still don't even see anything except for colors right now. So these boxes, even though it's kind of easy, like off stream, I'd be able to solve this in like 2 seconds. But on stream, it's like impossible for me because I'm talking and stuff. So I'm gonna minimize chat and not read anything you're saying because I need to forget that you're here right now so I can stop talking about other things and just... All right. Because like, again, like off stream, it's like super easy. I just solve these in like 2 seconds. But on stream, like I don't even know what the hell I'm doing right now. All right. So we need to... Blue copies. Yeah, so blue copy is the one that's in the middle. Okay. Pink, what does pink do again? rotates everything around it. Okay. So we need to surround the orange with blue because we need to turn them into blue. Blue copies. But yeah, like on stream, I just can't see the, you know, solving these is just impossible on stream. I gotta just press buttons until I get it, pretty much. Because I don't even see, it's like, it's weird. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to explain it because that's making it longer. Like I can't explain it. That's the problem with like streaming games like this. It's like, I cannot solve puzzles while trying to explain my process of solving a puzzle. It's just my brain can't handle all of that at once. It's just too much. Like talking through it and stuff. So I'm still doing it. All right, so I want to get. I don't know if it's gonna do anything really. Blue? Okay. Now we gotta get this one. So. All right. And now, if I put green in the middle, all of these blue are going to do that, but I need to get these up there. So, just need this one up here. Can't I just... No. Okay, there we go. Now you can come back. You're invited to the party again, chat. I wish I could, like, take those back. I like hitting all 4 at the end, but whatever. Nice. Blue. What is the numeric core of blue? Dabadi. Hello again, guys. Yeah, he was also in love with somebody, with the lady, but was he in love with our grandmother, her ladyship, Clara Epson, or Clara, or I think, what's her name? I think Clara Epson is actually a, not really her name. I think she's actually, where was that? I think I have notes somewhere. The princess. Anyway. Princess. Sandy Heights. Where's that other note I have? Trying to, like, I gotta go through all this stuff and, like, really reorganize it. You know, when I was so kinda, when I was drawing this, sometimes on stream, like, it's weird. Like, I meant to draw an eye or write an eye there for high, you know? But instead I wrote an exclamation point, but I didn't even realize it when I was doing it, you know? Until after stream. It's weird, man. Stream brain rot. Anyway. What's up, Juicy? Numeric cores were the worst part of the game for you? Me too, probably, because I hate math. maybe I don't hate it, but numbers like trigger me in a weird way, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not a numbers guy. It's just, I don't like numbers. Anyway. Okay. Blue. All right, so I'm blue, baba bee baba doo, beep boop. I guess I put this. Wow. That's like a normal size screenshot. Yep, sure is. All this stuff is just like really blown up. Like we have like the whole game and then that's fine. Just put them down here. What else? Why did I take 3 screenshots of the same thing? Really? How'd that happen? That's weird. Okay, so delete. Hey, ass. Ah. You gotta look up the fishing command hint too, I know. Blue. Hang on, let me just do this. Make sure. Delete. Okay. Schmack. So let me draw mode 2. Ah, 12. Maybe I should just wait. I have this over here. It's I count on my fingers. Where's that? $21. I mean, duh. Whatever. Who cares? It's fine. 21. $212, 21, 5. And then one of you can take those numbers and do something with them. For now, I'm finished with that. We'll work on that another time. See if that's anything. Because I really feel like, to solve this, we used this. And these words came from solving all of the puzzle boxes, opening all the puzzle boxes. But, whatever. This, though, from the paintings, these vying plans forge barren crest among Huam blessed. Barren crest? These vying plans. Like, what is the point of us doing that? You know, we didn't really use that to solve anything yet. Like, what is the point of those So this whole time, since the past month that we got here a month ago, pretty much, I've been pretty much like staying out of this place, just working on mainly like mapping it out off stream and stuff like that. But I've been saving any kind of like progress of this for on stream for the most part. I opened all the puzzle boxes off stream because it's just way easier for me off stream. But the whole time I've not really looked around in the actual rooms. I've barely taken in anything with the rooms themselves. So I guess let me do that now for a bit. And like the dartboard puzzles, I like them too, but off stream. Anything like that on stream, I just like freeze and like my mind completely goes blank and I just can't solve it. I'm just like, it takes me so long to solve some things on stream. I want to especially go into the drawing room, but I want to look around just to see like if there's anything. Because there's all this other stuff like in the main manor, like the sevens that are around. I gotta look around for more sevens. I don't know if they're marking certain rooms. There's like the two underneath in the basement. You have the wizard guy, the wizard statue pointing right at this. And there's a 2 underneath, like a mirrored 2. It's a mirror. So, and then what was this? Coffee is misspelled. Coffee is misspelled here in the pantry. And there's another bag that's spelled correctly. I don't know if that's just a typo, but it's like an art asset. So I'm not sure, but the same asset, the same bag that's misspelled is also in the trade post outside. But then the computer, every main, all the 4 ones anyway that I checked, I think every computer terminal is missing I. There's no I key. Kurt Yuop. No I. And then this might be an L, who knows, or a map of railway or something. The solarium has the T. It's also the tea room. This, I don't know if there's anything with the lines. That, like the reflection stuff. This one, I mean, this could be taken as like, whatever. Who knows, like maybe it's a T, whatever. But yeah, I mean, this especially, like that might be nothing. But this, that is definitely an N on the roof of the mechanarium. And then there are these, I don't know if that's just like art style, like artistic expression. Yeah, it's missing a letter, exactly. And the boiler room, do I have a screenshot of that in here? I need to move I have recording of the boiler room, yeah. And the animation of the boiler room like skips, you know? It shows, it's not like a smooth, here, I think I have video of it. I think it's in secret. The dust motes, I gotta show you that too. Yeah, like that's the line break because it has none plotted on it. Line break, or that's the beginning or something. Or no, like the beginning would be where the animation stops and repeats. And it's like a very obvious animation skip. So it's like, I think it's because it's a message and it starts again, and it's to point out maybe where the message starts and ends, possibly. But I think that's a cipher, most likely. And then, like, this might just be like an artistic expression type of thing, but maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? And then, I don't know. if like I was looking at the pushpin colors and, you know, all the lines around. There's a lot more. I gotta think about that. This one being the only safe that has these lines. I was like, oh, is it like a bullseye, like another dartboard or something? No, we're getting the cat. And then is this just a bug? Has this been fixed? Because I think there was a patch, and then not the most recent one, but the previous patch. And I think after that patch, these were blank. Are they fixed now, or is that like a something? You know, like in the study, all the picture frames are blank, and they used to have pictures in them. I'm pretty sure. I think I noticed this, and then I saw somebody on the Discord notice it the same day, and I'm like, okay, so it's not just my imagination. There's like something that happened with that. I'm hoping to. I mean, I think there's more. I don't think this is it. I know, like, this whole time I got up to this, and then like right after that, like I didn't look, you know, like I solved it myself. I don't want to get spoiled on anything. But I have known for a while that this is considered like the end of the game, pretty much. Or like as far as anyone has been able to solve so far. And it's like a good end, for definitely. Like the tunnel, the cinematic in the tunnel or at the end or whatever, combined with the blueprince book, combined with this, it's a good end. But I want more. I do. I definitely do. Because, and that's just like, you know, like a testament to like this world that they created being so good, so complex and so interesting. And not just like the puzzle box of the game, but just all the lore. Like it would be nice, just like a Hollywood movie. It would be nice to have this happy ending where we're reunited with our mom, but I don't need all that. I just would like to know a little bit more about where she is, maybe, and, you know, I'd like to know a little bit more. The cat, they're adding, and I think, yeah. And then, like, dirigiblocks and the cat. I think there's gonna be a puzzle with the cat, and we have to lure it out, maybe? Who knows, it could be months from now. Because they have a lot of bugs they need to fix. I guess getting the PlayStation bug, that's fixed now, right? Or they submitted that, I think. So that's like the big thing. They had to get that done. Focus all their energy on that as much as possible to get that fixed. Big giant ass save bug. But then there are like, especially now, like even since this patch yesterday or the day before or whatever, there are more bugs now, because now we can skip cutscenes, and people were saying that you can skip the cutscene of getting on the boat, but then you fall through the world when you try to skip it sometimes. So now they gotta fix that. You know, does it never end? The bug fixing? Probably not, but hopefully. All right, let's go up this way first. Just want to look in these rooms. So I'm pretty confident about whatever my minor searching in there. Just want to look around. Because the whole time I've been running through this place, I haven't really paid attention at all to any of the rooms and the details in the rooms. I don't know if anyone has compiled any possible differences between rooms here and rooms in the house. Yeah. Cutscenes and endgame stuff. Yeah, we'll see. I hope so. I hope there's even, like, I just want a little more of I feel like from a puzzle standpoint, I'm happy. Like, everything wrapped up very nicely. But from a lore and kind of story and narrative standpoint, I don't need a reuniting with my mom or anything. Like that would be cool, but that's a lot. You know, that's like Hollywood ending, like super happy, whatever, blah blah blah. And especially from somebody who worked in that industry or whatever. I think that would be like, I don't think they would do that or anything, Honda. But like just a little bit more closure on like a little bit of the story, a little bit more wrapping up would be nice.